Hello, YouTube family. This is one year anniversary of starting YouTube. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Today is our 1 year anniversary. Yay! 1 year of starting YouTube. I started on this, I uploaded my first video on this channel on the 14th day of September 2023. And I'm excited that I'm here in 2024 and we've been pushing, we've been moving. It has not been easy, but we've been going regardless. So, yeah, I'm here to celebrate and, of course, share with you. Okay, so I started YouTube because I've never had the desire. So let me lay this background. I'm not really an ambitious person. I like to daydream of how big I'm going to be in the future, okay? But I don't really have ambitions like that, like putting myself out there. I just want to sleep and wake up and one day find I'm a great woman. Let's have that at the back of our mind. But then my journey on YouTube started when I it's a long story, okay, so I'm going to just cut it short. I was in a crisis of life, financial struggles, just confusion about exactly am I going to do, okay, to gain financial freedom. I'm a law student, I'm law graduate, and law didn't look like something that was very lucrative, that was going to be very lucrative, at least at the beginning. So, what am I going to do to gain financial freedom? So, I got into all this model of confusion, anxiety, fear, uncertainty, and all of that of my future. And it brought me to this place of depression where I started seeking God. So I started seeking God with all of my heart, with all of my life. I'm like, help me, I don't know what to do. What am I going to do? I tried a lot of things. Um I started a meat pie business. I learned cybersecurity with the Cyber Safe Foundation. I was in the first cohort of the Cyber Girls Fellowship. Okay, and I had hopes that after that I was going to become employable in the job market and gain financial freedom while displaying my cybersecurity skills. And I learned a lot. Okay, that's another story for another day. But when I was done, I was having issues with my laptop. My laptop, all of a sudden, started having so many issues, and I was just praying that I was going to find a sponsor that would just come into my life and then get me a brand new laptop and finally my life would change, or just get a job that would change my life, or get a new laptop from there, or of course get an internship position and then get a permanent job. But it didn't work. Oh, it didn't work. So all of those hopes, dreams, and aspirations, of course, I chased it. I kept on learning as I could. I was trying my best to keep up with learning. My laptop as damaged as it was at then, but it was a lot of struggle, a lot of struggle. And of course, my parents were supportive. My uncle was supportive. I spent a lot of money buying data, trying to um, learn on this digital platforms. Try Hack Me and then Hack the Box. Those are my two major platforms because I was a part of penetration testing. Yes, ethical hacking, penetration testing. But people, it didn't work, and the laptop finally began to crash in a way that was not pleasing the Lord. And my phone was having major issues. Major issues. I was using an itel Prime Tab at that time, and you know how itel products, when they are substandard, they don't last for a very long time. So I had not used that um, Prime Tab up to 1 year and still deteriorating. So I was in a fix. What am I going to do? to get a new phone because I think phone is even more important than a laptop in this situation because like so I was just in a fit. I had to sell the laptop because of how bad the laptop was. Although I was also cheated, but because of how bad the laptop was, we had to go for 20,000, and I raised the other part of money and bought the phone. So I was in this fix, okay, and it was causing me so much anxiety, so much fear, so much everything you can think of. During the COVID um, break, okay, at home, I and my sister we learned a skill how to make pastries, meat pie and stuff. So I started thinking in that line, in that direction, and then I started a business. Yes, I started a business, Tama Pies. And it was also a struggle because I didn't have a financial base to fund the business, like keep it going and all of that. Many of my classmates patronized me, and I'm very grateful. They kept the business running, and for a while it was going well. I couldn't sustain it because combined with lectures, reading, and all of that was a lot. So I had to pipe down. Okay, so in the midst of all this crisis, I came to my wits and a lot of lack, fear, like money. I'm just so scared. I don't have enough money to do this, do that. So in the midst of all of that, I now began to pray because that was my last resort. I started asking God, so what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I got to see a lot of spiritual programs, a lot of spiritual classes hosted by some men of God, and then that prayer classes, school of messiahs. And from there I got into the crux of my calling. I didn't understand how to pursue my calling and all of that, but all those like praying and um, being a part of all those spiritual programs now brought me closer into my calling. Okay, and I think that was where everything started. I now had to get on the bus of trying to hear God. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? And that was how a lot of things happened, okay? And then before now got to the part of where he told me to start social media. So why did I start YouTube? The answer is God told me to start. He told me to start. Okay. And when I started, I hoped and I thought that in a few months it was going to be very easy and I was going to blow up. And unfortunately, nah, it was is a learning curve. Okay, so that is the reason why I started. I didn't start because I wanted money. Although why I wanted money was part of the reasons why I went to God in the first place. But He told me to start social media, to start YouTube, and that is why we started YouTube. Okay, so that answers our first question why I started YouTube. I started YouTube with a lot of fear, with a lot of uncertainty, a lot of confusion. First of all, my disposition was, why will you tell me to start YouTube? I'm not a social person, first of all, and I'm not a social media person. Second of all, why would you want me to start YouTube? Yes, so I struggled with that for a very long time, and every time I went back to pray, this, that, it was also always the same thing. Okay, and then I had a mentor that confirmed this. So it was not just because at first I thought I was just crazy. It was me telling myself and having hopes. But when I got the confirmation, I was like, okay, I'm not crazy. I'm not mad. This is actually what it is. But I didn't start immediately. I started trying to learn how to film on YouTube, how to have a YouTube channel. I started learning a lot of things, how to do basic video editing. So by that time I downloaded CapCut and started trying to learn how to do this, how to cut, how to do that, how to do that. It was very difficult. So That was how I started learning and learning and learning and learning, being very unsure of myself, going back and I'm like, I did a lot of videos. Trust me when I said I did I did more than 10 videos, but they never saw the internet because at one point they would disappear from my phone. At another point they would um not be so good. At another point, I don't know, there were just a lot of things. I promise you I had 10 videos ready to post on YouTube because most of the videos I watched saying you have to have your first 10 videos ready so that you don't begin to give up in the process because if you just have only one video and you post, you may just become discouraged, all of those things. So I had my plan. I had recorded 10. So it's either one issue, the lighting was not good, the sound was bad. I didn't have a mic at that time, and so recording my videos was like once I sit down to film, a crow, a fowl you want to cool, kokoroko, before you know it, airplane will pass, before you know it, car, before you know people will be blaring home, before you know it, my neighbors will just shout, hey! So all of those things contributed to the fact that I couldn't post more than one video in the first few months of starting YouTube. So it's difficult. So that was how I started, and I posted my first YouTube video. Of course, you'd see it. Yes, and I didn't know how to design a thumbnail, and so I did something. I did everything with CapCut, not knowing that I'll have to design the thumbnail differently. And then when I'm uploading the video, I'll now have to upload with the thumbnail. So a lot of things. But that was how I started it. I started in fear, uncertainty, confusion. Didn't know what I was doing, but I started. And I dropped only one video in a space of from the first day I dropped the video, and how many more months I couldn't keep up because a lot of things were just going wrong. Okay, so that is how I started. Now, what experiences and lessons have I gained? That's the third question. What experiences and lessons have I gained from starting YouTube? A lot of lessons, honestly, a lot of lessons. I was surprised that I could learn video editing by myself. I know that on my journey, before I started learning cybersecurity, I had started learning a lot of digital skills. And one of those digital skills was graphic design. But I was bad at graphic design. I don't color combinations, the right font size, all of those things. I was just so bad. I'm still terrible at it. Like I'm still very terrible at it, honestly. But I think I'm improving. I believe I'm improving. So yes, um, a lot of things. Um, the experiences I've had. I've already mentioned that in the other question where I said I recorded a lot of videos, more than 10 videos that had to go or that disappeared from my phone because of space or because of bad audio, a lot of things. So those are the experiences I've had. Also, I've also had the challenge of becoming comfortable in front of the camera. A lot of people, okay, the people that know me very well know that I am an introvert. When I started YouTube, it brought out this aspect of me that, oh, sure, is this girl really, is she really an introvert or is she not? And you know, when people don't know the motivation of you getting into things, they begin to assume a lot of things. And so some people stay assuming she's after money, she's after fame, she's after recognition, she's a lot of misconceptions about me. And I'm like, okay. So that was also part of the experiences I had to struggle with, a lot of misconceptions about why I started and how I started. And because I was not so good in communication, I'm still learning how to be good in communication. I didn't go about telling people, hey, I'm about to start so and so. Hey, I'm about to start so and so. So I just kept it to myself because I know if I shared the information with people, it's either they're going to discourage me, they're going to tell me a lot of things. I'm an overthinker. I think me, I was doing the instruction, I taught it for several months before I started. So imagine telling people, they now elongate my journey of starting, and I knew the struggles I had before I finally started. And the struggles were not, they're not good experiences. Struggling with my peace and everything, disobedience to God. And so if I had told people, it wouldn't have been comfortable in me starting, or they would have said a lot of things, given a lot of advice from a place of care and concern too, but it would have just stopped me in my tracks. And so I had a lot of misconceptions about why I started YouTube. Another experience I would say is I had difficulty with designing my thumbnails, also audio quality and also video quality. I had a phone at that time that wasn't really, per se, so great, and so I had that difficulty. Okay. So these are just some of the experiences I had learning misconceptions about why I started, trying to figure out a lot of things about YouTube algorithm, how to post, when to post, all of those things. Those are my experiences. So I've learned that progress over perfection every single time. Progress over perfection. So I am a perfectionist, my personality, my temperament, and so having to put out something that's not so perfect up to the standard of excellence and perfectionism has been a struggle. But over the time, as I've worked with God, just obeying one day at a time, I've learned that progress over perfection every single time. Don't be scared not to be perfect. Just ensure that you're making at least 1% progress every day, every minute, every second. You're getting better. At least 1% at what you do. You mustn't get everything at once, but 1%. And then the second lesson is do the most with what you have. I had a lot of excuses on why I couldn't start YouTube. I didn't have a good phone camera. I didn't have this. I didn't have that. I didn't have this one. I didn't have this one. But you can start with whatsoever you have. And wheresoever you are, start with where you are. Okay? Moving gets a certain position before you start. And the truth of the matter is, how many of the people that have everything can actually start, okay, when they need to start? If you finally have all the equipment or devices that you say you want for you to start, will you really start? So it's a matter of your heart. Just start at where you are and grow from there. Let people see the progress, let people see the journey. So that's one of the lessons I've learned. The third lesson that I've learned, I'm learning to love my process. I'm learning to love my journey. I'm learning to love every minute of it. No matter how many times I fail, no matter how many times I succeed, no matter how many times I come out, people want to see the video, people want to watch the video. I'm just going to show up. I'm just going to live. I'm just going to enjoy the process. I'm just going to love what I do. I'm going to enjoy the process of filming. I'm going to enjoy speaking to people. I'm going to enjoy sharing my knowledge. I'm going to enjoy sharing my values. I'm going to enjoy sharing my beliefs. I just decided to learn to live in the moment, live in consciousness, in awareness of what I'm doing at a particular time, and just enjoy the process. Okay, so that's another thing I've learned with starting YouTube. The fifth thing is that I've learned to be very patient in the process. I told you earlier on that I had this idea that since it was God that was saying start YouTube, it was going to blow in a matter of months. But here I am, 1 year later, and I'm with 49 subscribers. And I'm grateful for it because of what I've learned in the process, in the journey. Okay, so I'm grateful for my 49 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. And all the new people that come to view, I'm also very, very grateful that you watch my videos, even if it's half, quarter, 1 minute, 2 seconds. I'm very grateful that you click on the video to even see it. Okay, it's a lot for me. It's so much for me. Like, you guys are doing a lot, really, and I'm very grateful. So I've learned to enjoy the process. I've learned to be grateful for every single thing. If I have no views, I'm grateful that I was able to post. If I have no views, I'm still grateful that I was able to edit that video. I was able to show up. Okay, so I have every reason to be grateful, no matter how small, no matter how little the reason. So that's one of the things I've learned, to be patient with my process and to be grateful with the process, grateful in the process, grateful with the process, grateful with every single thing. So yes, so another lesson that I have learned is that I should just show up as my unique self, as my authentic self. I should just show up. Like, I've learned that I should just ensure that I show up as my person, not forming to be like any other kind of person. I know I used to wish that I was some kind of people. Maraji, I love her channel. I love the way she speaks. I love the way she communicates. I love the way she makes people to laugh. She has a sense of humor. And so I used to wish that I was like her at one point. I used to wish that certain people, I've wished that I was like certain people, but getting on this journey, I've just learned to be myself, to be comfortable with myself, to love myself as I am, to show up in my authentic self and love it. Just love, just be my person. Okay. Another lesson is that I've learned that people will love you for who you are, and it may not be suddenly, but it's going to grow over time. When they come to know you, when they come to know your beliefs, when they come to know your values, a lot of people may think differently, a lot of people may believe differently, but it's okay to disagree, it's okay to be different. Let's celebrate differences. It's okay for people to be different. We must not all agree on the same thing, we must not all have the same mindset about certain things, but then people are still going to love you for who you are, even if maybe they may disagree with certain things, but they will still love you for who you are. So that's why it's important to show up as your authentic, unique self, okay, and not try to be like any other person. So yes, I've learned that people over time are going to love you for you and not because you're like this person. Or so just be yourself. Just be yourself. Another lesson I've learned is take away the pressure of trying to prove to anybody anything and just show up. Consistency, consistency in your how would I put it now? Like, you're comfortable showing up as yourself, and consistently showing up as yourself is something that you have to treasure so much. At some point, I was trying to work hard, do this, so that people will have this perception of me that probably I'm consistent, or probably like there were just a lot of things. At some point, I was trying to prove myself to people, but it's not worth it. If you're going to start something, anything, not just YouTube, just show up as yourself, be consistent, um, at your pace, okay? Know how your body works, know what works for you, and show up in that light, in that manner, not to prove to anybody anything that you have started and you're going to. Me, I'm not doing this thing by my strength, because I'm in law school and I'm carrying out other projects. So showing up sometimes can be hard, but because I'm not doing it to prove to any person, so I'm not really putting myself inside under pressure. Show up as your authentic self, not to prove anything to anybody. Show up consistently, and know yourself and know what you can handle, how you can show up and develop that pattern. Okay. Then another thing I've learned is be gentle, be patient with yourself, calm down. It's not that deep, it's not that difficult, it's not that serious. Life is serious, but it's not that serious. Take it easy. Own your journey, be kind to yourself, be compassionate, take it easy. You're doing well. Pat yourself on the back. Give yourself flowers. Reward yourself. Okay? Take care of yourself. Love yourself. Like, there's a lot of things, guys. But don't forget to be kind to yourself, to be patient with yourself, take it easy, to not put yourself under pressure, and just be compassionate, just be kind to yourself. Show yourself some love, okay? I'm not saying excuse your procrastination behavior or laziness, but be kind to yourself. If you're doing your best, pat yourself on the back and say you're doing your best. Okay? It's not that deep. For me, my journey on YouTube, my 1 year journey on YouTube has been worth it, and is worth it, and I'm still looking forward to learning a lot. If you're like me and you're starting YouTube because of God, not because you really wanted, or even if you're starting because you want to, okay, I think you should move with God. Let most of your whys not be about you, but about Him. Because when it's about Him, it's about the world, it's about changing lives, it's about impacting lives, it's about making a difference. So let your motives, let your intentions, let your whys not be about you, but let it be about God. Number two, enjoy process and enjoy progress. Love progress over perfection every single time. I know it's not easy because we as humans we have this element of always wanting to be in charge, always trying to know the outcome, always wanting to be certain of the outcome and the end and the future and everything. We want to be correct every time. But we are still humans, we are limited, and so prioritize progress over perfection. Another thing I would say is in progress, in the journey of progress, enjoy your process. I've said that. Enjoy your process and be comfortable with learning, with improving by 1% every single time you show up. If you go and watch all my videos from I think the first to whatever number of long form videos I've posted, me anyway, you can tell me if I'm not correct, but I think I always try to improve by 1%. There are subtle changes, there are subtle things that you may not notice, you may not see. But I try to implement them. So enjoy the process, and in the process and while progressing, ensure that you improve at least by 1% each time you show up. Another thing is very important is try to learn every day. Learning every day is something that has helped me. I'm still learning how to edit my videos. I'm still learning how to do content, how to shoot content, how to I'm still learning a lot of it. And although I may not have much time to like implement every tiny detail of everything I've learned, but I still learn. I'm still on the learning curve, and it's one thing that I'm grateful for starting YouTube for, because YouTube has been a university of knowledge, different kinds of knowledge for me. So I learn every single day, not just about YouTube, not just about video editing, but I learn mindset shift, character formation, character building, all of those things, values, belief systems that will make your reality, make you better, high value woman, high value man, all of those things. So I learn in all aspects of my life every single day to become excellent. So at the end of the day, when someone sees me in my full element, you see the different aspects of my life showing excellence or showing knowledge or showing a kind of high value that you cannot deny. So make sure that you prioritize learning every day to become excellent at all you do, not just YouTube. So yes, I've come to the end of this video. I'm sure that it's very long, but I hope that you guys watched to this part, to the end. And if you watched to this part, please, if you not subscribe, subscribe to the channel. If you have not liked this video, you can like this video. Please like this video so that to get more people. Don't forget to like this video, and then you can drop a comment. Yeah, anything that stood out for you, can drop a comment. I'd love to see your comments. I'd love to read your comments, and of course, I will reply your comments. I have the time to reply your comments. So yes, see you in my next video. Thank you so much for celebrating my 1 year YouTube journey with me. I'm excited. I'm excited for the second year. You know that I will do great things. I know that it will get better. So yes, share this video. Share it. Let people come and learn something, not just about starting YouTube, but any other thing that will make your life fun and cool. Okay, so see you in my next video. Bye.